This is Hollywood. And this is Hollywood. Suppose the Hollywood Vine Diner?
Sue Carroll was an American actress and talent agent,
along with
Carroll's
her
sister
sister
Nora,
lasted
from the late 1920s until 1930s, two of the most beloved stars of the silent era. Rex Ingram, George Burns was an American comedian, actor, and television actor. Hank Mann was a comedian, silent screen star, was a Canadian last surviving member of the Keystone Cop. Myers Studios in 1924. Was an American opera camera department, mezzo soprano, voice teacher, and James R. Bagfeld director. Apollo
In
1951. Space Flight. Cornell Wilde was a Hungarian-American actor and commander Neil Armstrong and lunar module pilot Buzz Aldrin. Donald joined the American crew that landed on the executive producer who created the Apollo television program module, including Millionaire, 20th and Family Affair at 2017. Leonardo Antonio Camara was an American actor, vaudevillian, senior was a musician, cartoonist, and radio television personality. Alistair Cook was an American actress and now progressed Gilbert modeling as a child. Bronco Billy in theater and film was an American actor, writer, Polish-American film producer. He was known for being the founding contributor of Western film and executive of several motion picture studios in Hollywood.
Red Button.
Robert Montgomery was an American film and television actor. Red Buttons. Patrick Charles, American actor and comedian, is an American singer, Oscar, and a Golden Globe actor, writer, television personality, and 7th motivational speaker and spokesperson. Sayonara. Horace Heidt was an American pianist and big band leader. Maurice Chevalier was a French actor, Black Cabaret singer, American entertainer. Francis Xavier Bushman. Howard Duff was an American actor. Was an American film actor, was an American actress. Milton American film director. His career as a matinee idol started in 1911. Was an English actor, his friend's wife.
David Powell.
Humorist and a novelist. Was an American actor. Bracken became a Hollywood comedy legend, known for his live performances, was a guitarist, trumpeter, band leader, and the conquering hero and the miracle of Morgan's Creek. Edna May Oliver was an American stage and film actress during the 1930s, had been preserved by the American. Iona Massey, actress and National Film Registry. Agent during 1910. Katina George Paxanu was a Greek Chino, was a musician, composer, film music, and musical director, and English-born Greek and Italian descent. Members of the Gordon Jones National Theater in Greece of the Green 1932. Dean Jagger was an American film star, was an American comedian and actor, best remembered for his work in silent film. Brendan Timpson was a male German Shepherd born. His trademarks were his cross-eyed appearance and France, who became an international star in motion pictures. He was rescued with a World War I. David Powell was a Scottish stage film star of the silent era. Lee Duncan, who nicknamed Thomas John Mitchell, was an American actor and writer of most famous. His obtained silent films were famous roles in a long career, and Catherine Elizabeth Gerald O'Hara, professionally of Gone with the Wind, First Lady of Rodeo, and Stagecraft was an American soprano, and rendition of God Bless America, It's a Wonderful Life, Pat Garrett, and The Outlaw, and Mary Jonas. Barbara Henderson was an American film actress and screenwriter and appeared in 27 films during. Lionel Barrymore was an American actor and screen and audio, as well as film director. Ron Crown was an American actor. Vanessa Brown was an Australian-born actor, Free Soul, and remains best known theater and television audience was a British for the American actor and film director. Mr. Potter, and his career was from 1929 to 19. 85, Rita Hayworth
Marcus Law was an American business
actress,
magnate
dancer,
and a pioneer
singer,
of the motion picture
producer.
industry.
She achieved fame
theaters
during the 1940s.
MGM.
One of Kim Hunter was American, the air's
Film,
top
theater,
television actor,
Paris,
appearing in
Dean
61
Martin was an
films,
American
over 37
singer,
years, actor, and comedian. The
Tom
press
Conway
coined the
was a
term
film,
the love goddess
television,
to
and
describe
radio
Hayworth after she
actor.
had
Carol
became the
Ladd.
most glamorous screen star idol
Adolf
of the
Zuckler,
1940s. 1810 to
Taylor.
1876 was producer actor Quintrelo
Charles Farrell was an American film actor during the 1920s and 30s on the silent era.
Professionally,
Robert Osborne, American film
historian,
historian,
television presenter,
Louis
Heston,
Meyer.
author, and best actor. He's a Japanese
Raphael
actor and a matinee idol.
Ralph
He
Morgan
was one of the most popular stage stars in Hollywood during the silent film era and
his
the
older brother was
1910s
Fred
and early
Morgan.
1920s.
Theodore
Michelle Morgan is a
Kozlov
Canadian
was a
actress,
Russian-born
producer,
ballet
director, and
dancer,
writer,
choreographer,
best
and
known
film
for
stage
her actor role as Lou Fleming on the CBC series Heartland. Susan
was a
St. James
Mexican-American
actress,
American
activist,
film and television
most
actor.
widely known. His career spanned decades,
For her
during
work in television
which he
during the
became known
1960s and 70s.
for performances in a
Especially
variety
the
of
detective
films, series.
Ricardo
Ricardo
Montalban
and the
Theater
sitcom Kate
is
and Ally.
located at 1615 Vine
Elizabeth
Street.
Anderson was
Is
an American
open
real estate
in
developer,
1927
as
rancher,
a Vine
ventriloquist,
Street
and
theater
inventor
of the windshield wiper
Daniel
blade.
Goldman.
Shirley MacLaine is an American actress, singer, author, activist, and former dancer. Sesame to Be DeMille, in a career which spanned 7 decades. Would not make a film without
Richard
Westmore by the side.
and Louis
Paul
Palmer
Muni, publicly
Elisa Law,
shared
James
credits with
Anthony
the Academy Awards
Fitzpatrick
with a
was an
Westmore.
American producer, director, writer,
Betty
and
Davis once said that she owed her entire
voice of the globe.
owed her entire career to the Westmore brothers.
Robert
The
Montgomery.
Westmores is a family prominent
Benedict
family in
is
Hollywood.
American actress, best known
makeup,
for Petticoat Junction
led
and
by
Purple
their
Dean on
patriarch, the Beverly Hillbillies.
George Westmore,
She was an
family.
American actress and
Jane
comedian.
Moon. Horace Height.
Bing Crosby
Grotto,
was an American singer,
Jerry
actor, comedian.
Colonna
is better known as Jerry Colonna. Was an
William
American
Alexander
musician,
Butler.
actor,
Sidney Blackman.
comedian, singer, songwriter,
Bud
and
Abbott
was an American comedian,
who
actor,
played the
and straight
Howard
man for the comedy duo
Abbott Costello,
Zanius
Victor
about Hope's sidekicks in
Straczynski,
Hope's
Diana
popular radio shows and films of the
Pendleton,
1940s and
John Pendleton
1960s.
Kennedy
Was American novelist, lawyer,
Milton
William
Cross.
Steinberg,
And
politician, actor, coordinator, was
George
directed
Lloyd
by
Murphy,
Pittsburgh
American
citizen, dancer, actor, and politician from 1952. Hollywood
Walter
musicals from the
Winchell was
1930s to
a
1952.
syndicated American
William
newspaper
Lewis
gossip column.
Waterman was an American character, actor,
and
film,
radio
TV,
news columnist.
and on radio. Originally a
Angel
vaudeville performer,
Rosa,
Winchell began. Susan
Edmund
Peters
Edmund
was a newspaper career as a
American
Broadway
film stage
reporter,
television
critic,
actress who
and
appeared in
columnist
20
for the
films.
New York tabloids. Over the course of a
Frankie Lane was a
decade-long
singer,
career,
composer,
and Shirley Greenland
author.
was born in
Frankie Lane was born March
1935,
30th,
was in England,
1913
was
in
in
Chicago.
actress,
His real name is
All-Star Family, Fortunes, and Cash the Addict.
James
He lived in Chicago,
Yeager.
Italy.
And she is married to Stanley Green.
Donald Coleman.
Joan
Xavier
Fontaine was a British
Cowcat,
American actress who is best
James
known
Colonel
for her
Kaiser,
starring
known
roles
as
in
Kaiser,
Hollywood
was an
films
American
during the Golden Age.
band
Leader and radio
Fontaine
personality
appeared in
during
more
the
than
30s
45
and 40s
films.
centuries, was an American actress and dancer in a career that spanned 5 decades. During the 40s,
Dolores Costello
was an American film actress who achieved
Renee
her greatest success during the
was a
era
French
of silent
actress.
movies. Appeared in Hollywood
She was
silent
nicknamed
movies
the
during the
Goddess of Silent
1920s
Screen by her first
Lawrence Welk
husband,
was an American
the
musician. The actor John Barrymore,
According
she
to
was the
band
mother of
leader
John
and
Drew
television
Barrymore, and the
impresario
grandmother of Drew Barrymore. Who hosted the television program The Lawrence Welk Show from 1951
Harold Perry
1962. Was an American actor, comedian, and singer in radio
Giselle
films,
McKenzie was a Canadian
television,
singer,
and
actress,
animation,
Vanessa Brown.
and commercial
Most
spokesperson. Memorable role is Henry
Over
James.
there at that corner, Trader Joe's.
Henry Fonda was an American film and stage actor,
Gildersleeve,
and
which
his career
began
as a supporting character on
Radio
Paul
Fibber McGee, and
Whitman
Molly
was an American artist in 1938.
Marcus Law.
Preston
Dulcich was an American singer, baritone, and actor. Best Actor Screenplay for musical films during the 1930s and 40s. Audie Murphy was an American soldier, actor, songwriter, on the rancher, concert stage, radio, and television, and American cowboy soldier of World War II.
Conway,
Actor and film and television producer Alan Ladd
Hugo,
found success in films in the 1940s and early 50s, particularly in westerns such as Shane
Charlie
and in
Ford.
films. Fred Crumpler, Bob Burns was an American
Robert Morgan, Theodore Kozlov, and Francis.
Bob Burns was a trumpetist born 1890 to 1956, American radio and comedian of the 1930s and 40s.
Ricardo Montalban Theater,
Originally located at the corner of Selma and Vine in 1927, the barn was transformed to Paramount Studios. The Lasky DeMille Barn is one of Hollywood's first film studios. It is designated California State Historical Landmark, and it lasted on the National Register of Historic Places. It is now the site of the Hollywood Historic Heritage Museum.
Louis Prima, 50 years of the Walk of Fame. Shirley MacLaine, Alyssa Landry, James A. Fitzpatrick, B. Benedict, Bing Crosby, Bud Abbott, Victor Scherzinger, John B. Kennedy, George Murphy, Willard Waterman, Enzo Pinza, Susan Peters, Charlotte Greenwood, Xavier Cugat, Kay Kaiser, Sid Charisse, Renee Adore, Lawrence Welk, Giselle McKenzie, Henry Fonda, Paul Whitman, Preston Sturgis, Audie Murphy, Alan Ladd, Audie Murphy, Alan Ladd, Fred Crumpet, Bob Burns. This is back to Selma. Mickey Mouse, the Camden.